Liverpool's summer transfer plans appear to be heading for another unexpected twist after fresh reports suggested that one of the club's established squad members could be set for an exit. The development has raised fresh questions about how manager Arne Slot will shape his first Liverpool squad in the final weeks of the transfer window, with multiple incomings and outgoings still possible. The latest revelations have led to speculation about whether this is part of a bigger rebuilding plan or simply a case of opportunistic business in the market. At the same time, Liverpool's scouting department has been ramping up their activity in pursuit of new talent, with a particular focus on strengthening the centre-back position, an area many fans and analysts agree needs depth and long-term investment. One player who has been attracting significant attention from Liverpool's recruitment team is Parma centre-back Giovanni Leone. The 18-year-old Italian defender has enjoyed a breakthrough year in Serie B, making 17 appearances last season despite his young age. Standing at an imposing 6'5", Leone already possesses a strong frame and an aerial dominance that belies his inexperience. According to transfer specialist Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool's interest in Leone has moved beyond casual scouting, with the club now actively considering him as part of their shortlist of defensive targets. Romano explained on his Here We Go podcast that the Reds had been following Leone for some time and were now really interested in securing his signature. The Italian youth international has also drawn interest from clubs in his homeland, including Inter Milan, who recently appointed former Parma manager Christian Chivu to replace Simone Inzaghi. However, Parma's reported £34.6 million valuation is proving too steep for most Serie A sides, giving Liverpool a potential advantage if they decide to move quickly. The Merseyside club's search for defensive reinforcements has been an ongoing theme of the summer. Crystal Palace captain Mark Guéhi has remained at the top of Liverpool's shortlist for much of the window, but talks have yet to progress significantly. Guéhi, a 25-year-old England international, has been one of the Premier League's most consistent performers in recent years, combining composure on the ball with an ability to read the game exceptionally well. Palace chairman Steve Parish has admitted that the club may be forced to consider selling their captain this summer, given his contract is set to expire at the end of the season. Parish revealed that Palace had previously rejected bids for Guéhi, but with no contract extension agreed, the risk of losing him for free next year is growing. This situation could provide Liverpool with an opportunity, though competition for Guéhi's signature is likely to be fierce, with other top Premier League clubs monitoring his availability. Liverpool's defensive shortlist doesn't stop there. The club has also been linked with young talents such as Joel Ordonez of Club Brugge and Konstantinos Kaliarakis of Wolfsburg. The focus on younger players reflects Arne Slot's desire to combine immediate quality with long-term potential. Ideally, the club would like to add both an established defender capable of slotting straight into the starting sheet and a younger option who can be developed into a future starter. Leone fits into the latter category perfectly, a player with raw attributes and untapped potential, but still in need of experience and coaching at the highest level. While much of the discussion has been about who Liverpool could bring in, there is also movement on the outgoing side. Kostas Tsimikas' future at Anfield has come under increased scrutiny in recent days. The Greek international, who joined the club in 2020 from Olympiacos, did not travel with the squad for the Community Shield clash against Crystal Palace. Instead, young fullback Milos Kerkez was included in the starting lineup, with Andy Robertson providing cover both at left-back and in a left-sided centre-back role. Tsimikas' absence was notable, as he has been a reliable deputy to Robertson over the years, even delivering crucial assists in cup competitions. Reports suggest that several clubs, including Premier League side Nottingham Forest, have expressed interest in signing him on a permanent deal. Leeds United, Valencia, and Lille are also believed to be among the clubs monitoring his situation. Tsimikas, who marked his 5th year at Liverpool this summer, has publicly spoken about his satisfaction with his role at the club despite not being a regular starter. In an interview with Greek outlet Sport 24 earlier this year, He admitted that there is always a temptation to play more minutes elsewhere, but insisted that competing for Liverpool and averaging 27 games per season across all competitions was an achievement he valued. He described playing for Liverpool as being on the Broadway of football, highlighting the pride he takes in wearing the shirt. However, with his opportunities likely to diminish further under Slot and with multiple suitors circling, the coming weeks could see his Anfield chapter come to an end. In terms of tactical planning, Slot's decision to rotate his left-back options more aggressively could be driving Liverpool's openness to a sale. With Kerkez emerging as a serious contender for minutes and Robertson still first choice, the pathway for Tsimikas to start regularly is narrowing. This creates an opportunity for Liverpool to cash in on a player who, while dependable, is now third choice in his position. Any transfer fee received could be reinvested into strengthening other areas, including the defensive and midfield units. Crystal Palace's situation with Guehi remains one of the more intriguing subplots of the window. Parish's comments after their Community Shield winner victory achieved via a penalty shootout against Liverpool suggested that while the club would prefer to keep their captain, financial and contractual realities could dictate otherwise. Palace are also dealing with uncertainty over their European competition placement, with a ruling from the Court of Arbitration for Sport expected to determine whether they play in the Europa League or Conference League this season. The outcome could influence their transfer strategy, particularly in terms of player retention. Palace manager Oliver Glasner has made it clear that his squad needs at least 2 more quality additions even before considering any departures. Alongside Guehi, other top talents such as Eberechi's have attracted interest from bigger clubs, including Arsenal. Parish acknowledged that the transfer market can be unpredictable and that clubs often have to make tough decisions when the right offer arrives for a player. He also spoke about the crazy transfer fees currently being demanded for top players, highlighting the financial challenges clubs face when trying to strengthen while also managing outgoing sales. For Liverpool, the coming weeks represent a critical phase in shaping Arne Slot's first squad. The balance between bringing in youthful potential like Leone and established quality like Guehi could define the team's competitiveness for the upcoming season. Offloading players who are on the fringes, such as Tsimikas, would not only free up squad space but also generate funds to reinvest in priority targets. With the season now underway, every transfer decision will carry heightened significance, as the margins at the top of the Premier League are razor thin.